Lamb boy. And I guess I've been dreaming. Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems. I guess I've been dreaming. Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems. I guess I've been dreaming. Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, and we in there. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planets. Welcome back to the channels. Welcome back to the channels. How we living out there, good people? What's busting, man? What's happening? How we living out there, man? What y'all doing, man? For real. What y'all doing? You know what I'm talking about? We back with old quick shot real quick. You know what I'm talking about? I saw something that intrigued me. It intrigued me because I was drawn to it by the numerology. I was looking at the number. So come on in, grab a seat, catamates. Peace to you. How you living? Come on in, you know what I'm talking about? Grab those new guys, bring them on in, you know what I'm saying? Have them take a seat, you feel me? Hit the like, share, and subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Help us out with that algorithm. No pressure, of course. You know what I'm saying? Bring them on in here. Let's get this perspective, bussin'. But anyway, that numerology was hitting on, like, I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? What going on? So I saw this 9. Counted that up, you know what I'm saying? I was like, 9. Okay, cool. We know, you know what I'm saying? 9 is the last number, you know what I'm saying? And then the numbers start over. Feel me? If you're familiar with numerology, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, you should do yourself a favor, get a little familiar with the numbers in your name, the letters in your the letters equal numbers, and the numbers actually have meanings. So, you know what I'm saying, you could do yourself a favor. You could learn a lot more about yourself if you jump into a little numerology. But you know what I'm saying, I am not a numerologist. So that's only an opinion. I don't want to force anything on anybody. This is not that kind of channel, that is, you know what I'm saying. I just ask that people do a little due diligence, you know what I'm saying? Educate yourself a little bit, whether you believe in it or not, whether you're dabbing it or not, whether you're going to use it or not, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to know a little couple things, you feel me? That's outside your spectrum. You feel me? Bring that on in and broaden that brain of yours, that horizon. You feel me? That's what I be doing. Anyway, so I had that 9 right there. If you know, you know. 9 ether being, 9 ether, you know what I'm talking about? It's deep. It's deep. So I just take it straight to what you know what I'm saying, one of the definites that's 9 ether. And that represents a certain species of people. Then what was that? What else I saw? But yeah, this is SCP-621, 621, the Hypnobulbs. And then that was also interesting to me, the hypnotizing the bulbs. Into these days there are, well, I took that out because I got the green light lit up there. But yeah, we got bulbs these days that's the LED type bulbs that are kind of like in this shape, and then they have this little thing that's over it, which is the cover, you know what I'm saying, so you can screw it all in and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying, so you can get it litty. So this is like that bulb without the actual connection, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know where this is going, but that was intriguing enough for me to want to get on it. It's Euclid, of course, mind affecting, mind affecting. Remember what we discussed about the battle for the mind. Okay, so this is definitely some neurological studies here. Then you have this 9, 10, you know what I mean, 11, and then with the 1, that's an 8. So, but there was something else I saw. But anyways, we let's get this thing busted. I hope y'all got what y'all need, because I do. I hope everything is good with y'all out there in whatever part of the world that you're in. You know what I mean? Y'all ready? Let's go ahead and get this thing underway. Busting around it.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, And the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-621. Object Class: Euclid.
Let's do it.
Special Containment Procedures. All instances of SCP-621 are to be kept in the Site-16 greenhouse and watered regularly. Seeds and pollen from SCP-621 are not to be released into the wild. No instances of SCP-621 are to be released for commercial trade, given as gifts, used as props, used as bribes, or stored in personnel offices. Personnel are advised not to look at SCP-621 for extended periods of time.
Okay,
Addendum
don't
621-3. Personnel are advised not to look at SCP-621 through sunglasses, which has recently been shown to increase SCP-621's mental effects. Only unfiltered lab goggles may be worn around SCP-621. It should be of additional note that unfiltered lab goggles, lab glasses, or other transparent obstructions will not shield SCP-621's effects.
Okay. Good to know.
Any instances of SCP-621 found in the wild are to be exterminated immediately. Any instances of SCP-621 found in public are to be confiscated, and whoever in possession at the time be taken in for questioning. Civilians actively watering SCP-621 in the wild are to be detained, and the instances of SCP-621 to be confiscated. Be warned that some may use physical force in order to protect SCP-621. Cross-pollination of SCP-621 species will require clearance from command-level personnel. No cross-pollinations may be done for personal reasons. Description: SCP-621 is a series of highly invasive flowering plants, originally released by Flower Shop, that have been in the Foundation's possession as of... These plants, mainly the plant species Didier's tulips, are naturally bioluminescent, powered by water and other nutrients. These plants glow a variety of colors, though most instances glow purple, blue, or green. This bioluminescent effect can be best seen at night or in a dark area. The effect is only active while the plants are alive. SCP-621, particularly its glow, seems to have a hypnotizing effect on humans, with numerous requests by personnel to store them in their personal offices, all of which have been denied. SCP-621 has varying effects on other animals. When exposed to bees, hummingbirds, or cross-pollinating animals, all of the animals subjected have preferred spreading the pollen of SCP-621 as opposed to other flowering plants, and due to its bioluminescence, are capable of doing this at night, increasing its rate of reproduction. However, when exposed to herbivores, such as deer or rabbits, all of the subjected animals have actively avoided SCP-621. With a high fertility rate, a natural defense against predators, and a hypnotizing effect on humans, SCP-621 can be deemed a highly effective, invasive species. Addendum.
Okay, shit. My thing is, hold on, bro. Why y'all got this thing as a Euclid? Seems like it should be a Keter. I mean, y'all destroying most of them on sight. Soon as you see them, just destruction. So, I mean, if they're that dangerous, I mean, that's why I say that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, I mean, the way y'all going about dealing with this giant, you know what I mean? These things are a lot more dangerous than what at least what y'all putting out right now. But we'll see with Dr. Miller. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Dr. Miller, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But bro be cutting corners sometimes. You feel? And he don't be alerting us that they, you know what I'm saying, he ain't got the clearance. Now sometimes you know what I'm saying, he lets us know he don't have the clearance. And then sometimes when he don't have the clearance, you know what I'm saying, the other guy comes in, that cold some of my gun, you know what I'm saying, him come in and talk, you know what I'm saying, break it down to it. That cold, boy. I'm sorry, he cold. But yeah, extraterrestrial in nature. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Extraterrestrial. I think it's definitely extraterrestrial in nature. Gets makes the animals that would I guess, that would bother it, eat it, dig it up, tear it up, rip it to shreds, whatever, like dogs be doing and stuff like that, raccoons and stuff like that. So it has the effect frequency to push it away, make them scat, and then it also can vibrate and has the frequency right here, this green or higher is definitely a frequency that can match with the bee's frequency, that buzz, that vibration that you hear when they're flapping their wings, that buzz, right? So they can match with that, and of course that can manipulate the frequency of the hive and make such bees spread the pollen that it wants. Makes sense to me. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I feel like they should break some of this stuff down. But anyways, that's what's going on with that. For the most part, my perspective, my opinion. Yeah, man. All right, let's continue.
621-4. Upon further testing, SCP-621's pollen gives off a strong, thought to be pleasant, aroma. SCP-621 is completely hypoallergenic, and when personnel with allergies are exposed to up to 5 grams of SCP-621's pollen, personnel displayed no allergic reactions. When placed around other plants, SCP-621 aggressively absorbs nutrients that would normally be absorbed by the other plants, potentially to fuel its bioluminescence. As a result, SCP-621 quickly drains the soil of nutrients and requires more water than all other plants in the Site-16 greenhouse. Before being actively monitored by the Foundation, SCP-621 had invaded multiple farming pastures, but because of its hypnotic qualities, nothing had been done to stop them. In addition, sympathizers actively watered the invading plants during their incursions. Although government agencies such as the USDA and EPA protect against these sorts of invasive species, said agencies have actively defended SCP-621 at the expense of commercial farmers. It may be of note that these farmers have since accepted the situation, citing SCP-621's aesthetic superiority to their own crops and their desire to protect SCP-621. The Foundation stepped in when SCP-621 began invading National Wildlife Preserve, threatening several instances of both endangered plants and animals. The EPA refused to hinder the spread of SCP-621, despite the existential risk to plants and animals, on grounds that it would have made the National Wildlife Preserve more aesthetically pleasing. Although Didier's tulips are the most common type of SCP-621, there also exist species of SCP-621 that include other types of tulips, roses, and a few instances of lettuce as a result of cross-pollination. However, no D-Class personnel could bring themselves to eat SCP-621, worried about possible side effects. When force-fed, SCP-621 induces intense anxiety and paranoia on the subject, but no other side effects. The anxiety dissipates upon digestion. This effect has been seen on multiple test subjects.
Man, y'all just feeding people trauma, bro.
621-1.
That's exactly what you did.
In light of the recent events involving Dr. reporting several instances of SCP-621 in his personal office, all personnel on Site-16 are allowed to keep at least one instance of SCP-621 in their offices. Addendum 621-2. In light of Dr. public apology for hoarding several instances of SCP-621 in his personal office, personnel are no longer allowed to keep any instances of SCP-621 in their offices. Note: to everyone asking me to ask the administration to release SCP-621 to the public, this is the very reason we're keeping SCP-621 here. I don't care if it looks cool, or if I had a few in my office for a while. I know firsthand that this thing has some kind of hypnotizing effect on people. And something is telling me that this plant has possibly evolved for that very purpose. If our government agencies won't stop these things, we will. Dr. I don't know if it's just me, but is anyone else getting a little Shop of Horrors feel off this one? No? Just me? Okay. Anyway, I think that about does it for today. Thank you all for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Academates, there you have it. There is the video on the Hypnobulbs. Now, I don't know what species planted these motherfuckers here, but bro, y'all need to come get them. Cause, what is this? Is this a ploy to get the water? Is this a ploy for the water? The ether. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to ponder. I'm gonna ponder upon this one, Academates. I am going to ponder upon this one. Yeah. Head on a swivel. Watch out for the glowing bulbs in the forest and stuff. You know what I mean? You may just have some of these in your backyard. Okay, it's good to know. I see something that's got a glow. It's a no-go. I mean, I may check it out. Just go look. I ain't gonna touch it. Because I know a lot of y'all out there like to touch stuff. I know better. And then I probably would only get so close. Because there'll be booby traps around stuff like that. And there'll be other people looking for stuff like that, as we see. You don't want to get caught at the same time. Because you know you're liable to get terminated or neuralized. And you ain't even seen it. You feel? But Academates, head on a swivel. Y'all be sure to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected out there. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let this world drive you crazy, please. It's going to be okay. Stay in the green. Stay in the blue. Stay higher. Neutral. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to YE. You feel me? We in here. Fellas up. You know what I'm saying? Turtles Island. We definitely holding it down. In the realm of the monsters. And we'll be back with more SCPs, man. I appreciate y'all joining me on your ways out. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you don't mind. No pressure, of course. And we'll see y'all next time. You know what I'm talking about? Peace.